Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all having a great and wonderful day. Well, we're going to skip a little bit of the politics right this video because I think that people are a little bit exhausted about it. And besides the Joe Biden, pretty much pardoning his son, not much is going on. And I'll do that another time. But right now, I'm going to just go on and do a gaming thing. It's been a while since I've gone into the gaming sphere, and I think it's time that we should probably go into the gaming sphere. Just a little bit, just a little relaxed. And what we have here is an Avowed art director. Matt Hansen is gone completely off the deep end. Apparently he is insane because he's becoming ultra woke, and even Elon Musk had something to say about it, and it doesn't look too great for Microsoft as they're looking like it's going to be a racist allegations type of thing going on. So all that and more coming up. So what we have here is this from Phantom Pulse, which is from the Substack. Don't worry, I'm just reading the article. There's more actual credible stuff here. It says, Avowed art director Matt Hansen admits to wanting to make Elon Musk mad and hints game is ultra woke. So go on to say here, Matt Hansen, the art director for Xbox and Obsidian Entertainment's upcoming first-person fantasy RPG, admitted that he wanted to make Elon Musk mad with the game. After it was discovered that Avowed will feature pronouns in the game, Elon Musk shared his thoughts, writing on X, having pronouns in a fantasy game is utterly unacceptable. I would 100% agree with this. It's always these people trying to insert themselves into the game, right? It's always. We have this here. Obsidian whistleblower tells on Avowed art director Matt Hansen amid racist allegations. Oh boy, it ain't looking too great here. A whistleblower that worked at the Microsoft-owned Obsidian Entertainment game studio has shown a light on toxic behavior from Avowed art director Matt Hansen. When Hansen took a major victory lap to celebrate the fact that ex-owner and world's richest man Elon Musk had called out his fantasy RPG Avowed for its use of optional pronouns in a fantasy setting, he couldn't have known that this whole scenario would snowball the way it has. Hansen now finds himself at the center of a major controversy spearheaded by Musk that he has exposed alleged racist and illegal hiring practices at the company. You're going to be seeing a lot more of that too as well, by the way. But as the saying goes, it gets worse. A whistleblower who previously worked for the developer came forward to YouTube personality Smash JT with stories of his experiences working for the company and for Hansen. The shift in the workplace dynamics began after Microsoft acquired Obsidian in November 2018 and made them part of Xbox Studios. Smash JT said in his official write-up on the 2.5-hour conversation he had with the whistleblower, codenamed Doe for the sake of anonymity. They implemented some very strange corporate policies. The first tip-off to Doe that things weren't normal anymore was with the introduction of optional but in reality mandatory pronouns in email signatures, meetings, and other communications. Which we all know how that is terrible, right? That's just not good. Because at that point, you're just forcing your politics onto other people. And you're probably going to say, well, JMReports, you probably wouldn't mind having, conservative or whatever politics or liberal politics into your video games? No, incorrect. Because when I get into a video game or I'm watching a movie, the last thing I want to do is deal with real life stuff or deal with anything that's political. I want to sit down and enjoy a game. And that's my motto. That's what I want to do. I don't want politics, regardless of what side it is on, in my games or in my movies. It's really annoying when you have stuff like that, and when you're forcing these things in, it's just terrible. It wasn't long before an event he described as a misgendering incident swept through the company. Right, misgendering incident. You can't just accidentally misgender something like that when it comes to something, when you're putting they-them pronouns into the game. What did I do here? Oh, here we go. Sorry, guys. This led to Matt Hansen sending out a company-wide email detailing a zero-tolerance policy on intentional or malicious misgendering. So, yeah, it ain't looking too great, as we also have here as well. We have this saying, Avowed art director exposed by Elon Musk for alleged racist and illegal hiring practices. Musk, it won't end well for him. So, yeah, it's crazy here. So, right, Elon Musk has said having pronouns in a fantasy video game is utterly unacceptable. He also goes on to say, saying from @Sentadella, this is illegal. And he says, Microsoft's gaming division is excluding whites from being hired to work on their video games. All of their new hires are unqualified queer and black people because the company's executives have an explicit mandate against crusty old white dudes. And this has something a lot to do with the Grums coming out here and saying this, saying, art director for Obsidian on Avowed the game wants to piss gamers off on purpose, confirms game is woke. Speaking of Elon, he says, just wait until you see the default. You said little s. He's over on Blue Sky plugging the game to basically own the charge of feared of the woke mind virus. From Matt Hackton, the art director himself, says, Sicko, such a APG, I wanted so badly to make him mad with my game, and I cannot believe it actually happened. Just wait until you see the default. And, goes and says, anyway, Avowed comes out February 18th next year. Give it a whirl if you ain't afeared of the woke mind virus. And then, of course, we have here from his actual Twitter page, or X page, that says, Level 36, lover and maker of things. Art Daddy at Obsidian Entertainment, art directing Avowed. All threats and nonsense are my own. Which that doesn't actually save you from, torpedoing the company into a complete abysmal destruction. And of course we have this here, it says the level, the experience and stuff like that, but at the very end it says he, him, like we really want that in our games. Thanks for forcingly putting that into us. And Avowed pre-order today. These are all the people that are working on it here, and all that great stuff. And then of course Grum says, I'm drawing a line. I'm rejecting any game that has pronouns in it, and you grammar Nazis know what I mean. Stop being stupid. I don't care if the game is good. A message must be sent. Pronouns promote the woke mind virus, and gamers must send a clear message. I 100% agree with this. I 100% agree with that. And then we have this from Chris Avalone. Based on recent news, if you were rejected from an art position at Obsidian the past few years, call a lawyer. Discrimination in hiring, and especially for a Microsoft studio, can assure you don't need to apply for a job ever again. And it shouldn't cost you a cent to initiate legal action. The lawyers will know what the case is worth, and they'll do the hefty lifting. This has nothing to do with my personal politics, but I believe strongly that hiring discrimination for any reason isn't something the industry should tolerate. I hope you agree. So, yeah, it ain't looking too good for Obsidian and Microsoft, because Microsoft is worth billions of dollars, probably trillions at this point, and a hefty lawsuit will probably do them some good for, not hiring people based on their race. This is what happens when you are an art director and you're woke. Everything starts breaking in your brain, and it doesn't go good. And this is the type of reality that that these people are doing. When you are a woke person, maybe it might be your best interest to maybe just shut up, right? Maybe just shut up. And again, this game is going to tank. This game is going to do horrible because now nobody wants to play the actual game. And it ain't looking too great for Avowed, the game, and the art director, because everything looks like it's going to go into a hell in a handbasket, and you can blame the racist art director for this one. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Like, guys, share. As always, take care, my friends.
I'm disgusted by what I see in public. Even people closest to us can't be trusted. Cause it's algorithmic disease, the social media.